Star 106 hits. Happy Thursday, everybody, and welcome to Free Your Mind on a Thursday. Simply means it's another featured Thursday. This is the day in which we dive into the music industry, find out who's doing it, who's continuing to doing it, and of course, talk to all the trailblazers in the business. And today is no exception. All right, I'll introduce you to my guest in short order. Just want to remind you today's show is powered by none other than KFC. Thank you to Cost Right. Membership has definitely got its perks. You definitely got to get signed up today. I want to say thank you to Guinness, Guinness Smooth, that is. Thank you to Discount Distributors and Produce Express. A big thank you to Lactogen 3, distributed by Lightborns Trading. Pindertile and Muffler World has got us this hour as well. So thank you to everybody that makes it possible. All right. Good afternoon to everybody locked and loaded, of course, on the FM band. We are 106.5. Thank you to everybody on channel 976 on cable. And of course, on Facebook, we're Natural Empress and Star 106. All right. So let's get into it. It's a brand new year. And you know what's so ironic is that you hear this man's voice every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thursday, Sweet Emily does the honors for the featured Thursday. But Ricardo Clarke is the man of the hour today, and I'm always so very pleased to have him as a guest for more than one reason. But today, of course, we're going to be introducing brand new music. His music has definitely inspired many. It's definitely kept a lot of people their shoulders to the wheel in this game we call life. And this new song is definitely one to add to the archives because, hey, there's so much happening in the world right now, and people need to protect their being, protect their energy, protect their heart. A lot of people got to guard their heart as well. And Ricardo, your music has spoken to the masses about pressing on. It's about keeping yourself, not just your physical self, but your spiritual self intact. And now more than ever, we need this kind of encouragement. So with that said, good afternoon to you, Ricardo, Dr. Ricardo J. Clarke. Yeah, I need beats to fix this and put the DR and the respect on your name. Good afternoon to you.
You know how to make me laugh. Good afternoon, Empress. All is well?
Now, Ricardo, I can need you not to laugh. I can need you to don't do it because when I say all of that came from the upper chambers of my heart, near to the aorta there. That wasn't in the ventricles. That came from the very top, and you laughing?
Yeah, because I had an opportunity to put the DR there when I was setting my name, and I didn't do it. So it was funny that you said that. So
Oh,
I
good. So
I just
why is
wanted
it
to
that
be
you
cordial.
holding back
Yeah,
on the DR?
because it is what it is. Titles don't mean anything in the end result. It's really about how effective you are.
Yeah, but guess what? You worked hard for that DR, and you need to
I
start
feel you.
using it at every measure, all times. Put that DR. Let me help you to put the respect on your name. You work hard for that.
Sure. Well, happy New Year to you too, man, and thanks for the introduction. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, and just to share. It's an honor, and congratulations on just the work that you're doing. I mean, just today, I was like, Lord, Empress, just when you thought she couldn't take it to another level,
Yes,
she went
sir.
up again. So
Thank you so much for
congratulations
that.
to you. Yeah, man. Yeah, I owe you. I owe you. You're a big influence in my life in the broadcasting sphere, and definitely you've helped me in that respect, and also with the music career. I wouldn't be who I am without the support of you. From the earlier days, you really jumped on some of my songs and made it what it is. So I
Thank you so
appreciate you
much
for
for
that.
that, Ricardo. I mean, listen, you would be surprised, and music is supposed to, in most instances, it's supposed to inspire, it's supposed to motivate, it's supposed to, for the most part, there's some people in some really dark places. They're dark,
Absolutely.
they're down in the doldrums, especially now since the pandemic. You find that people have a harder time coping and believing that one day things will get better. And your
Yeah.
music um definitely inspires. I mean, even before the pandemic, let's take it back for just a quick second before we even introduce the brand new music. Let's talk about the importance of guarding and gating your 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 being, where energy is concerned? Because I'm sure there's a story behind this particular track and why it's so important to guard your energy.
You know what? What I would say is this: I don't think we understand how much our associations play in the environment that ultimately influences us. So sometimes we just loosely allow people into our space and not understand why we're being drained, and that's really the nuts and bolts of everything. We have to be aware of where we fit. You know, I have friends in human resources, and they would normally say that you may be a good person, but you may be a poor fit for this role. So I think it's important for you to understand who you are, what you possess, and who you gel with. Because not everyone is a fit for you. So that's important.
Straight up. So
Yeah.
that basically is the inspiration behind no bad energy. It's a warning to those if you come in with all of that negativity, all of that bad vibes, keep that to yourself.
You know what? I'll give an example. Unfortunately, I have a lot of examples that include you. Just
Oh,
over the Christmas, yeah, man. Just over the Christmas, you and I, we reconnected at a coffee shop. You are about to do a remote with
oh yes,
an
yes, yes, yes,
organization, and
yes, yes.
let me give you an example of energy. I attend. Well, let me put it this: I go into that place almost every day, and when you came in, worse off when we started talking, I saw people smile who never smile.
Oh
Empress,
wow.
how you doing? And I'm like, I come in here every day, and I wasn't able to pull out of them what you were able to pull out of them. Your aura, your
I got
vibe
you.
just electrified the place. Everybody wanted to talk to you, and I'm like, I know you, but you don't
Hey!
talk. So I'm like, Empress, Empress, you gotta come around a little more, because the energy that you brought, you literally lift the whole room for that 5 minutes you were in there. So it's important to
Wow.
understand who lifts you or who puts you down. It's important to know that who helps you to win and who contributes to your loss. And it's just important for you to understand
Hey,
those
wait, wait.
things.
Say that again, Ricky. Say that again. Don't just glide over that. That's powerful right there. Say that again.
No, I think, like I was saying, I think it's important for you to understand who helps you to win and who aids your loss, who lifts you up and who brings you down. They may be
Jesus.
a poor fit for you. They may be good for somebody else, but they just may be a poor fit for your makeup. And you can't be guilty if you separate yourself from anything that doesn't take you further.
So you're saying for even when once you identify that this person or these people are not for you, you're saying don't feel guilty for
Separating yourself.
alienating yourself from such situations and people.
But, well, you know what? I wouldn't even be as cool as say alienate, right? Because some people may not be there yet. I just think you shouldn't give persons or places or things anything. You shouldn't bring anything into your space that allows you to be influenced for the wrong things. And you know what's right for you, you know what's wrong for you. But that person may not be right there. So I'm not saying cut them off to a point where you don't see them. And if that's what you need to do, do that. But don't allow them into a place of influence. You remember that seat? Remember that seat with the airline would tell you, say, if in the event I need you, I can
Yeah.
need you now. If in the event that
Yeah.
I need you, will you be willing to help me in a time of need? And if you say no, guess what they do? They reassign you.
Call.
They don't throw you off the plane, They just reassign you because
Man,
that seat
Ricardo,
is
man.
for
Preach, brother. Preach, preach, preach. Say that again. That
that's
was such a great analogy.
yeah. You fly a lot, I fly a lot. And all these people on this live, they fly too. And who will be watching afterwards? They understand, just like the stewardess who tells you this is an emergency seat. We giving you plenty space for a reason. You got
Yes,
something what
yes,
everybody
Lord.
else ain't have. So
Yes, Lord.
in the event that you can't meet the mark when it's time, I gotta reassign you. Simple. I gotta reassign you. I may not throw you off the plane, but I gotta reassign you. And if you act funny, maybe you would get ejected from the plane. But I just think it's important for
Hashtag.
you. I think it's important for you to do some analysis to know what works for you. And then from that place, make your choices.
Hashtag
So yeah.
reassign. That's the word for the day. Oh, we got to take a quick break. Dr. Ricardo J. Clarke is in the building with us. It is another featured Thursday. We're going to find out what's happening on the streets real quick, traffic wise, followed by I'm ready to drop this new hit in just a sec. So stick around, free your mind, right here on Star 106 Hits.
Report is brought to you by
Preach, God, preach, preach, preach. On to the next shirt.
Reassign.
Hashtag reassign, bro. What? Wait, listen to me. That's the new talk now. Oh Lord, it's finished. It is
Hey,
finished.
I'm printing shirts now, so I that
I
may
put
actually
that
be a shirt.
hashtag on the box, son.
Yeah, we gotta
Yes,
work
sir.
that. We gotta
This
work
one
on.
says
I gotta work on that.
thank you. Thank you for your word on Tuesday. That really
All right.
brightened up my day when you spoke on positive words of affirmation for yourself. Give it
Thank
to us
you.
again, Ricardo. For
Thank
all of
you.
us that didn't get it on Tuesday, we here on Thursday.
You
What
know,
was
but
Tuesday's word?
it's really about what you say to yourself. Oftentimes we focus on what people say, what they say. It's always what they say, what they say.
That's true.
But
That's so
it's
true.
not really about the outer dialogue. It's really about what you're saying. Because how many things you have achieved when people said, "Oh, Empress, free your mind in glass."
Yes.
Remember when they tell you that?
Or when the juice bar don't make sense. You remember that?
Right. It right. And then 10 years later, you the
Here I
queen
am.
of the radio.
Here I am.
All
Real
right,
talk.
10
Wait.
years, 10 years later, you the queen of radio. 12 years later, you the queen of radio. So it's not about what they say. It's about what you're saying to yourself. So it's important to affirm the right things to yourself. Because we always expecting someone to do it. And just in case they're late for the party, affirm yourself and affirm the right
Amen.
things. All right?
Huh? Hashtag reassign your
Yeah,
thoughts and
man.
all.
Listen.
Boy, look here. Look here. Woo! Glory. Oh, what y'all thought? They thought it was getting just music today? Stay right there. All right, here we go. I can bust off this new song in a sec. Doo-doo-doo. All right.
All right,
Here we
Chelsea. God bless you, Chelsea.
Yes, self-affirmation.
Yeah, man. If ain't nobody call you beautiful, call yourself beautiful.
Cool. Such a
Huh?
powerful statement and makes sense not to waste
Absolutely.
time on energy. But you was the man who said don't waste no time, and now you saying don't bring that bad energy.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a
Don't bring that.
serious thing.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Boy, listen to me. You'd be surprised how people will walk you away and escort you away from your destiny because they don't want to see you rise. So they can tell you, boy, I wouldn't bother with that if I was you. Boy, that boy even he ain't look like or she ain't look like whatever. And you say, you know what? Ricardo, right, but I'm gonna pursue that because that girl ain't whatever, fill in the blank
Mm,
here. Not knowing
yeah.
that people will reassign you to the wrong thing just
Whoop.
because.
Right
Just
away.
because. Here we
Yeah,
go.
man. But when you know who you are, you okay.
There we go.
Taylor Swift. Maroon 5. You're keeping it fresh. With the most hits all day. Star 106.5.
Star 106 Hits, welcome back. It's another featured Thursday. And of course, today's guest, Dr. Ricardo J. Clarke, is in the building. Brand new song. I'm very excited to premiere this one. All right. It's called,
Thank
you know
you.
what, I don't even call the name of it. We're going to talk about it just a little bit more before we actually air it. So, Ricardo, again, this one fresh off the press.
Whoop.
We definitely understand the message behind it. Tell us about the production of it.
Yeah, I have persons that I've been blessed to have great energy with. And this song is produced by Sam Gilly, who he actually produced Not Settling, Least Expect, a couple of songs that really, really did well for me. So he's back. And God's willing, this song is going to resonate with people. God's willing.
All right, so
No
go ahead and
matter
intro it
what.
for me. Go ahead and intro. You do the intro.
Bahamas, Bahamas, Bahamas. This is Ricardo Clarke live on the Natural Empress show, and you're listening to my debut. This song premiere. That's got to be a world premiere because Jesus. Anyway, no, 2022 and beyond, no bad energy. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. I can't take it. No bad energy. I can't take it. I won't take it. No bad energy. You gotta go. You gotta go. No bad energy. I can't take it. I won't take it. No bad energy. You gotta go. You gotta go. Peace of mind is better than money. So much confusion around. Don't be a quitter. But know when it's over, so much confusion around you. You carry such a toxic vibe, guaranteed you're hurting inside. Destruction everywhere you go, such a dark cloud around my soul. Broken people, they break things, but I never let you break me. Going up, can't let you pull me down. No, not me. You wish the worst for me. I wish the best for you. We are not the same. Sad to see you go. Gotta protect my soul. You are a drain. I can't take it. I won't take it. No bad energy. You gotta go. You gotta go. No bad energy. I can't take it. I won't take it. No bad energy. You gotta go. You gotta go. I ain't going down that road no more. Too much hurt, too much confusion on my soul. No more. Gotta stay drama free. Every day I work on me. I'm a priority. I'm not going down that road no more. You gotta go. No bad energy. I can't take it. I won't take it. No bad energy. You gotta go. You gotta go. No bad energy. I can't take it. I won't take it. No bad energy. You gotta go. You gotta go. Broken people, they break things, but I never let you break me. Going up, can't let you put me down. No, not me. You wish the worst for me. I wish the best for you. We are not the same. Sad to see you go. Gotta protect my soul. You are a drain. You gotta go. 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 No bad energy. Go. I can't take it. I won't take it. No bad energy. Go. You gotta go. You gotta go. No bad energy. Gotta go.
Star 106 hit, say you heard it here first. Brand new music in from Ricardo Clarke. No, absolutely no bad energy. Now listen to me. You know a song is great when first and foremost the message resonates with you. You could say, yeah, I could hear myself saying this, and I know why I'm saying this. And you have so many catchy lines that rivet right in your skin, but because you sound so nice, you don't realize how powerful they are. It's like I see Chelsea have one up here say, "You were the worst for me, and I was the best for you." Well, by golly gosh, I'm telling you that there's another one that you say, "I am not a quitter." Finish it for me.
Yeah, don't be a quitter, but know when it's over.
Hello, somebody. Hallelujah, Brother Clarke. I'm not a quitter, but know when it's over. Now, you might laugh that one off, but that message is for so many people who are in toxic relationships. They're in toxic work environments. We could go on and on and on, but don't think that you're a quitter for walking away from something that drains you. We are not put here to just simply exist. We are here to live, and a lot of people are not living, and a lot of people are simply just existing and not getting the true zest and zeal of life. You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, man. And you know what? Peace is priceless.
You said that too, right?
Peace, yeah, man. Peace is priceless. Empress, you can't pay for peace, you know. No
Well, it
amount
depends.
of
You know
money.
what? I can behave because you know what?
Yeah, peace of mind.
It
That's the
depends.
that's the that's the first line of the song. Peace of mind is better than money. So
Absolutely.
you got to know what works for you in all of those environments, because if it's a poor fit for your design, it's gonna disrupt your peace. So
But listen,
what is your peace worth?
okay, because you just spoke to somebody who, because of possibly church folks, because of your parents, you are in a situation or in a relationship or in a marriage that you feel like your hands are tied. There is no peace. But because you have to live up to people's expectations, you are still there and don't want to quit because at the end of the day, I don't want to look like this fail. And a lot of people are afraid to give that scenario or that picture that what you stepped into actually failed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I guess the question is, who are you living for? They? You're living for they? Or
Well,
you're living for?
generally
Yeah,
speaking,
yeah.
as Bahamians, we are more concerned about what people think. And you know that to be
And
a
I
fact.
and I guess that's the biggest problem there. When you know who you are, you will value your peace. Peace of mind is important, and every disengagement doesn't have to be like completely disruptive. You could make peace with people. The Bible even says, "Pursue peace as much as life within you. Make peace with all men." Now, some people, they're not peaceful. They're broken inside, so it's difficult for them to be peaceful with you. But once you've done all you can, it's that on them, not you. So you don't have to be aggressive. You just have to make decisions that's in line with what's peaceful to you. And I think when you don't know who you are, you live for somebody else. But when you know who you are, what works for you don't live for them. You make yourself a priority. And I think that's important. I told somebody who I was coaching the other day that peer pressure doesn't only exist in children. Adults have great peer pressure, and you
Sure.
outlined it. Social peer pressure. We live up to the Joneses. We want a car like somebody else. And if you're trying to downsize, you ain't got no money for gas, but you want to live like everybody else. Like, who you living for? And at the end of the day, if your output is more than your input, your upkeep is your downfall. Plain and simple.
T-shirt again. Say it again.
Yeah, if your output is more than your input, if what you give is more than what you receive, your upkeep is your downfall. Your maintenance is your downfall. And you have to make up in your mind that you're gonna make yourself a priority. How I can help you if I drown into.
Boy,
And
Ricardo,
let me
that
tell you,
right there.
Empress, you know what I learned about people? When they desperate, they will kill you to survive.
Well, that's the way in the animal kingdom too. Let's talk, bro.
Yeah. Survival is the first law of nature.
All right, exactly.
But I just think it's important for not to be selfish. I just think it's important for you to make yourself a priority and understand what works for you. And then from that place, decide what takes you further, decide what puts you in a better place. Now, not all challenges are bad, you know, but some things are self-generated. I don't mind the problems of life, but I don't want to self-generate problems.
That's right.
No, no. I don't mind the devil fighting me, but I don't want to fight myself.
Boy,
So yeah.
you you gotta laugh at that. Let's pause right there once again. We're gonna take a quick break. Ricardo Clarke is in the building. Words of wisdom, songs that will definitely last through time with these timeless messages. We'll be right back. Chelsea, I can pass around the collection plate in just a sec.
Oh.
Wait for it. Wait for it. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Ricardo, I'm
Yeah,
here
man.
looking through. I'm looking through
The
the
chat.
catalog, right? I'm looking through the catalog right now, and
Right.
what's so outstanding to me and very noticeable is that, hold on, let me put in this, is that all of your songs, boy, if you missed the message, that one on you, because all of your songs have you do what we call message music. And
Yeah,
let's start
absolutely.
let's start at the top. And I could go through, I have a quick second. I could go through Once I'm in Zion, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Least expect. And
Oh,
you know what's funny with least expect? And I have to do this one for the same with bad energy. Boy, least expect became a meme, boy. Like everybody had my studio clip with mood for life at the bottom. I
yeah,
remember, yes,
yeah.
honestly.
Can't keep a good man down.
No,
Can't
oh
keep a
yeah, it
good.
was can't keep a good man down, right. Right.
That became a mood, literally. Like
Boy, I
people
see that one
took
say
the clip.
mood for life. I say, okay,
Yeah,
all right,
baby.
here we go. Here we go
Yeah.
live again.
At 106.
Star 106 hits. This is another featured Thursday. So happy to have Ricardo Clarke as my guest today. And, you know, before I say another word, all right, you just got a taste of brand new music for 2022, No Bad Energy. I want to take you back to from when Ricardo and I met, when this song first hit the airwaves. And we're talking in 2000, and I want to say easily 2007
Eight.
and the
Yeah,
2006
eight.
model.
Yeah, eight. Late 2008.
Okay, 2008. And
Yeah,
we are
late.
now at 2022. And
Yeah.
like Bob Marley's music and so many others, it's so timeless. Because when I play this right now, somebody will be able to relate and say, you know what? This one is for me. So check it.
Oh my lord. My lord. Yeah.
I deserve the best. Star 106 hits, not settling Ricardo Clarke right there to just give you a snippet, simply because I want you to see, and just in case you forgot, the vast catalog and discography that Ricardo has been putting together over the years, that the message definitely will never, this will never ever die.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we've just engaged and we just started a brand new journey. It's called 2022, and a lot of people, you should be happy to be here. And guess what? You realize in this pandemic how precious life and time is. And
Yeah.
with
Right
that
away.
said, I just got to bust off just a piece of this one too. Here we go.
Jesus.
Absolutely wasting no time on you. Gave me absolutely no shine. It's true. I said absolutely wasting no time on you. So I got to leave the 106 hits, song for song, tune after tune. Here's another one, Ricardo Clarke.
Yeah. Lord.
Even when they try to fight you and keep you down.
Yo, can't keep you down.
Thing called Mood for Life.
Lord.
I'm a champion back by the most high. Singing for me. See, this like club gospel. I said,
My Lord Empress.
club gospel income the thing called. Yes, you don't have to keep to my success. Who they think blessings, no man can earn. I said, no man can. You can try, but you won't be the first to keep to my success. I know myself well. You can get blessings, no man can earn. Star 106
Lord.
hit to club gospel, as my Facebook family is saying, song after song, hit after hit. They just hit home, Ricardo. I mean,
Yeah.
what's the writing process like for you?
You know, You know, don't forget, I'm not an artist now. I'm a communicator. I never really wanted to be an artist per se, but I
Well, too
know
late.
I yeah, it's kind of late for that now, right? But
Yeah.
uh, but like any genre that involves communication, you think of people, you think of the receiver. If you listen to all of my songs, most of my songs are written in first person because I'm thinking of the listener and how they would receive the song and sing it to
Right.
themselves. So I wouldn't
Right.
be singing like I rarely ever write a song in third person. It's always I this, I that. You don't have like possessive pronouns, stuff of that nature. I mean, I'm giving you little technicalities, but generally
Yeah.
speaking, I kind of write when I'm inspired. Uh, I don't put pen to paper as much. I just try to have a conversation with the music and flesh the idea out in a real slow way, and be authentic when I'm saying it. So not like some songs I can't say is is all me, but if let's say if I have a conversation with you, I could kind of like I could tune in and channel your truth because I like if something that you say resonate with me, I could feel that and say, you know what are the steps, what are the stages? But generally speaking, I find a point of truth in every song, and I don't shy away from being as honest as I can in a song because I realize the person who's listening to me, they're probably listening to me in a way that it's very personal. So I don't want to rob them of that experience either.
So you're speaking for people. You're speaking their truth. A
Yeah,
lot of people. I mean, all of your songs are relatable. There's somebody out there who feels like they're being counted out right now. There's somebody out there that just needs that affirmation that they need
rich,
not waste any more time. There's somebody
rich.
out there that's saying, you know what, they're giving me such fight, but they can't keep me down. And we could go on and on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you write with, I guess, people in mind with everyday experiences.
absolutely. You know, I had a unique experience with a guy who came out of jail. And you know what was so funny? I was standing somewhere, right? And this guy drove past me and then he reversed. And I was like, oh Lord, what this fella want, right? And I had to repent because I immediately just
Right.
thought that he wanted something. And when he jumped out the car, this dude hugged me and started to cry on my shoulder. He was
That's
like,
right.
dude, he said, I just came out of jail. And he said, every day I used to listen to your song on YouTube. And the first thing that came to my mind, like, how
How
you
you
want a
get
son
it?
in jail?
And they have no minutes.
Yeah, that's it. Don't cut me out. He said, man, like, yeah, I saw a grown man cry on my shoulder. And I said to myself, you know what? This is what ministry is about. This is what reaching people is about. You know, I am an ordained minister, but at the same time, I recognize that it's really about touching people in a personal way
That's
and
right.
giving them some fuel for the next journey. You know,
Fuel for the fire, cause we going through it, bro.
yeah, and unfortunately, you know what's so funny? My career was launched in a recession in 2008. We had a global recession, so I was trying to
Exactly.
figure out why people was latching on to my songs because most of my songs have life messages. So I may not be the hottest guy in the club, but when his song die out, chances are they still listening to me
That's right.
because life continues to go on. You know, it's a
Absolutely.
struggle. Every day is a struggle in some way, shape, or form. You know, so that's just me. You
Let's
know.
let's quickly. I want you to quickly inspire those that are on the life goal of attaining great health, because you make it look so, you do it so effortlessly. At least what you put out on social media, you give inspiration to
Well,
those that
look here.
really want to take check of their health. And how has that journey
Yeah,
been for you?
yeah, it's been good, and I guess for me, I can't say I was trying to reach a particular size or this. I just wanted to start doing the right things, because I realized, like you, we have a lot of things that we need to do, and for us to be at our maximum, this body gotta be in shape. You got to do your best to treat it right, so you can get maximum results. So, mind you, people saw the consistency, but I was just too afraid to stop because I was just afraid that, I'll quit like I did the last time. So I kept it going. I had a few bumps along the way, and it's really about just doing the right thing and just allowing principle to take its course. That's it. That's it. So I encourage persons out there. I empathize with persons who are on that journey because losing weight ain't easy, especially as you age. You know, you have muscle dystrophy, and less muscle you have, the less your body burns calories. You know, when you're young, you could throw that weight off like nothing. But as you begin to age and atrophy starts to take place, you know, you wonder why this feels soft and I can't get back into my size this and my size that as fast as you used to. That's because you're losing muscle mass every year. So for me, it's really about just doing the right thing every day and letting principle dictate the outcome.
How do you run every day?
You know what? I walk, man. I run walk. That's my thing. And I just encourage persons to be physically active. You know, it ain't really about who get out the gate the quickest. So for
So
me,
finished.
what you see every day is just me trying to do something every day. Some days you strong enough to run. Some days you strong enough to walk. Some days you just want to get out there and smell some fresh air. You
You
know,
just do it.
and yeah, because all of that physical activity helps you in the long run. You know, if you have a job where you're sitting a lot, it hurts you. What they call it, a sedentary lifestyle. They actually say this is the age where we suffer from sitting disease. The average person sits too much. So really just getting up, parking a little further, taking the stairs to your
Also,
job. Yeah, or go to the mall and park far and walk around. That's ways to
no,
stay active as well. Yeah, yeah. It ain't really
you know we
about
don't
cutting you
close
short.
talking. Stop that.
You know, it's really about just yeah, it's really about creating a culture of physical activity as opposed to making exercise an event. For me, it's essential. I don't make it an event because the more you make it an event, you
Hard out.
know, yeah,
Hard. It's hard.
so if you just get up the same way you take a bath, the same way you throw in your cologne, you press your clothes, you look at it as something that you do every day,
That's-
as opposed
Yeah.
to December the 1st or I won't be at this weight. No, man, just start where you are, little by little. I walked for 6 months and didn't lose a pound. Like literally, I was
Yeah.
embarrassed. But yeah, that's how much work. That's how much work we have to do. At
Absolutely.
times. Yeah.
Ricardo, always listen to me. Always so explosive. Always such a pleasure to have you. I want people to continue to follow the journey. So, of course, tell them where they find you.
Yeah. All my social media handles are Ricardo J. Clarke. Ricardo J. Clarke. RICARDO J CLARKE. Clarke with an E. All right. But you could
What's
go
the
on
date?
YouTube right now, and check out the new single, No Bad Energy. It's going to be on all digital platforms by the weekend. So, support it. And more importantly, take the message from it. Only add into your life that assists you in your goals. Don't tolerate nothing with taking you back.
Out of way.
Don't tolerate nobody who pulling you down. Don't tolerate an environment that is impeding you from getting where you need to go. You're gonna allow this new year to come in doing the same thing with the same people, with the same places and things. No, get that energy out of your space, clean the slate, and start fresh. No bad energy.
Ricardo J. Clarke, thank you so much. It's been you ain't gonna tell me what the J stand for. Eh?
James, King James.
Say no more. See what I boy, you powerful. I gotta watch you. Ricardo
Thank you.
James Clarke is in the building, y'all. Thank you so much. We look forward to new music as always, and thank you for always coming through for me. All right, folks, keep it locked. You know what happens next? It is the Drive at 5 on a featured Thursday. Listen out for more Ricardo Clarke in just a sec.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Yes, so me and AI now can do our thing with you. So if you want to tune in, channel 976 on cable, we are going
Yes.
to
And look
feature.
here.
What?
Please
I was only able to do little snippets.
hook me up with one of them little life videos you used to, man. I
Yes,
miss.
man. Come on, man. Come on, Ricardo. The next mood for life. I can do
Cool.
that word. Yeah, boy, the next mood. Look for it.
Thank you,
Look
man.
for it. And the
Thank
funniest
you.
thing is, I want to know who did that.
You know what? People
You
on
know?
my status, on my status. I put it up on WhatsApp, right? And the person,
Uh-huh.
some random person who, I got a bunch of contacts in my phone, supporters. I have a
Right.
phone with only supporters, and they were like, "Man, that's my mood for life." And then they yuck it off my status and
Okay, so
share
it
it.
came from your phone. Okay.
Yeah, because
Somebody sent it to you.
when you plugged it, when you do that plug for me, they didn't want all of it. They took the piece where you was just loving yourself,
Yeah,
and they was like,
yeah.
"That's my." They was
That's
like,
the
"That's
mood
my
right there.
mood." That's
Woo! All right,
yeah,
then I gotta
man.
do the next one now.
Yeah,
All right,
appreciate you
darling.
though. Yeah,
Oh,
man.
come on, man. Say no more. Always, always, always a pleasure.
Yeah, man. Thank
See you
you.
later.
All right, Empress.